Hi, my name is John Calandrella, and I traveled down here to Gulani Institute from St. Louis, Missouri. And I had experienced what I think a lot of people experience, which is going from different surgeon to surgeon and experiencing there's nothing we can do to help. I had previously had RK surgery about 20 years ago, probably. And it had lasted for quite a while. And I was severe myopic, and probably about 12 years into it I started regressing. And at that time I went back into contact lenses, which I didn't want to do, and glasses, because I was told that's all that could be done. Well, about 5 years into that, I just didn't want to settle for that answer. Went back around to a lot of surgeons throughout the St. Louis area and was told there's nothing we can do. You have to remain in contacts and glasses. Until I got online, that forced me to go online, and I did come across Dr. Gulani. And at first, when I started doing my due diligence and checking into him, I said, this is too good to be true. So I had my ophthalmologist check on it. I said, do me a favor, check on this guy and tell me if he's for real. He came back, he checked on him, he said, he's the real deal, he's for real. So at that point I went ahead and I emailed Dr. Gulani, and they emailed back, and we set up a teleconference. And I spoke with Dr. Gulani, and everything I told him and everything he had read in the email, he said that he would be willing to certainly take a look at this, and he said this is something that he feels he could help me with. So we had all the records sent down to him, and I had another teleconference with him, and sure enough, he said, I can definitely give you the freedom that you're looking for, which is what I was looking for. And I wound up coming down on that, and went through the process. He explained he had a plan formulated already, tailor-made for me, which is what he does for each individual. And he walked through that step by step on what he was going to do in the situation. And Mr. Gulani is a very high energy individual, and he is an individual that is very extremely focused. My first encounter with him in person, I experienced the thing that kind of stood out to me was that his thinking is what separates him from the rest of the different surgeons out there, even the top tier surgeons. He has an uncanny ability to think outside the box and to be able to make that become a reality, where other people are either not willing to or don't have the skill set to do that, to make that happen. Where Dr. Gulani does, he's one of those rare doctors, in my opinion, that dares to ask what if. And because of that, and because of his skill set, which is second to none in my opinion as well, he can take something from a belief to a concept and then achieve it and make it happen. And that's a gift, in my opinion. That's a rare gift. But here I am now. This is the day after surgery. And like I say, I've previously had RK surgery, so I am not in pain. I've had both eyes done. Both eyes were corrected, and very, very happy with the results. And like I say, there's no pain to speak of. Not even really slight discomfort in the eye, and very, very happy with the situation at hand. I'll be traveling back home tomorrow to St. Louis, and then the progression will start from there. Every day, anybody who has this type of surgery, it's a progressive situation where the vision increases day by day by day. And again, I'd just like to say that I'm very, very pleased with the results, extremely happy with them. Like I say, other doctors said it couldn't be done. There's nothing we can do to help you. That's where Dr. Gulani, is a cut above the rest, without question, because not only is he willing to take on the harder cases. I mean, not only did I have severe myopia, but I had some macular degeneration issues going on as well with my eyes, as well as cataracts. And for those reasons, you know, the other doctors were just not even willing to touch it. And that's where Dr. Gulani, you know, steps up to the plate, and like I say, he's one of those rare doctors that can make it happen. You know, it's been said before that success, the true definition of success, is not really measured in dollars and cents. It's not measured in material wealth, and it's not even measured in achievements for that matter. But it's really measured in the impact that you can have, a positive impact on another person's life. And Dr. Gulani absolutely has not only had a positive impact on my life, but thousands and thousands of other people's lives. And I've seen it here when I was waiting to have my surgery. I've seen him tackling two situations. I watched the surgery. Two situations where no other surgeons would tackle them, you know, and I talked to the spouses of those individuals as well. And to them, as well as to me, it's a miracle, you know. It's, you can't really describe it, and I'm assuming from Dr. Gulani's viewpoint, he can't describe the feeling that he gets from doing this on a daily basis as well. I mean, there's no amount of accolades and no amount of monetary value that would ever satisfy that. So I'm just extremely, extremely pleased with everything here, and I just want to say thank you again.